Hey everybody, it's Quacy Smith, your candidate for Congress in Arizona's 9th Congressional District. So everybody knows who Google is. And apparently I've recently been told that Google knows a whole lot more about me than I expect Google to know. What is Quacy Smith? This could be scary. What is Quacy Smith doing right now? Well, I guess I'm talking on the camera right now. I'm talking to voters. That's what I'm doing. What is Quacy Smith net worth? Like money, net worth? I don't know that I've ever done a net worth thing. That's a good question. Shoot, I want to know that question. What's my net worth? I mean, I ain't broke. You know what I mean? My net worth can't be calculated in just dollars and cents. I try to have the worth of presence, and you matter, and you be where you're supposed to be and do what you're supposed to do. And I think my words should be a whole lot more valuable, and my actions a whole lot more valuable than my bank account. But I'm interested to know. Let's see. What else does Google want to know? What is Quacy Smith known for? That's a good question. Quacy's probably really known for, well, a lot for his involvement in church. I think that's the longest standing thing that I've done, 20 plus years, I think, serving in church. What is Quacy Smith's nationality? According to my birth certificate, I was born to Negro parents. And so the name Quacy, in fact, I met a guy named Quacy. He spells his name Kwasi because the name is Ghanaian. It's spelled Kwasi in Ghana, just like Casey, but with a Quay in the front of it. But I actually met somebody. The name is Ghanaian. It's from Ghanaian descent. I don't know that I have any. I'm not from Ghana. I'm from Blythe, California. I am 100% American, but that's where the name is from. My nationality, I'm American. That's what I am. What is Quacy Smith's goals? Oh, that's a good question. I think my ultimate goal is to leave this life knowing that I've made a difference for people. And I mean that honestly. I live every day to help people. And this just didn't start when I started running for office. I've done that my whole life. There's an old hymn of the church that says, if I can just help someone along the way, then my living won't be in vain. And I think I've really tried to do that. Oh boy, this could be a setup. Who does Quacy Smith look like? My father. I look like my father. I look like James Edward Smith Sr. If you ask me, the older I get, the more I see that. I've been told that I look like Van Jones. Hi, Van. I've been told that I look like Tay Diggs. I look like I need to eat some lunch. That's what I look like. I mean, good. Who does Quacy Smith work for? Me. In the context of being a lawyer, I own the law firm, so I'm my own boss. However, I work for my clients. As a congressional candidate, obviously I'd work for the people in the 9th Congressional District. Who does Quacy Smith represent? First of all, I represent myself. I represent what's good of the American people in general. I represent the United States Marine Corps, even as a former Marine. I represent law enforcement officers that have served in the profession. I represent the legal profession when I stand in courtroom. So anything that you get involved in, you share in representing those. I represent the people I pastor. As a congressman, I would represent the great, wonderful citizens, Democrats, Republicans, independents alike, of the greatest congressional district in the state of Arizona, and might I add, the greatest congressional district in these United States of America, Arizona's 9th Congressional District. That's who I'll be representing come next January after we're done with this election. And Google, you're gonna know that. You're gonna be able to Google that a few months from now. Who does Quacy Smith voice? Who do I speak up for? I have always been a champion for the underdog, for the counted out, for the marginalized. And I think I've been their voice because I've needed that same voice in my lifetime. I've been the voice of folks that can't speak up for themselves. And I've done that my whole life. I ain't afraid of no bully. Can Quacy Smith, this is a setup. Can Quacy Smith sing? Yes. I can also play anything with black and white keys. I can play, and I love to play. I used to have a baby grand piano and a Hammond organ. Can Quacy Smith, there it is, see there? I beat Google to the punch. Can Quacy Smith play piano? Yes. That is one of my most favorite things to do is play the piano. There's nothing like the sound of playing the ivories. I love it. Yeah, music is very near to my heart. And I love, 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 love playing, hearing the piano. Can Quacy Smith speak Spanish? Absolutely. Sí. Yes, I can speak Spanish. First of all, I grew up close to the barrio, so you had to learn how to speak some Spanish because you grew up around Spanish-speaking people. Also, a good chunk of my family is Latinos, and I had to learn it as a police officer as well. They sent us through those courses and whatnot where you have to learn how to speak Spanish. I can tell somebody, no puede caminar en el calle. That means don't be walking in the street. Speaking of Spanish, and one of my favorite foods is Mexican food. Woo, you want to make me smile? Give me some enchiladas, some chilaquiles, some carne asada, and a glass of Kool-Aid, or Dr. Pepper or Sprite or something, and I'll be just fine. Love it, love it, love it. Can Quacy Smith... Can I play basketball? Yes. Should I play basketball? Probably not. Basketball wasn't one of my best sports. Now, I could stand out on the three-point line, and I could shoot three-pointers all day long. And I'm gonna give me the ball. I don't dribble very well with my left hand. I can dribble right, and I'm gonna go right, and I'm gonna beat you every time and break your ankles, like they say, right every time. But I'm nowhere near the basketball player some of my other families. So can I play basketball? Yes, recreationally and stuff for fun. Now, you want to see me get more competitive? Let's play football, baseball for sure. And so, yeah, that's what Google wants to know. So these were Google's most searched questions. I hope you had fun listening to my answers as I did answering them. Why don't you put some of your questions in there, and we can do this again. I want to answer some of your questions. Want to know what you want to know about me or about stuff. Shouldn't always have to talk about policies and politics and all that stuff, but let's just talk about life. I think that's what's going to make us better as a people. So put your questions below. Maybe we can do another one of these and I can answer some of your questions. All right. Thank you all for taking the time to watch. We'll see you soon.